What have you turned my palace into?
I'm only having fun. What do you expect? I mean, what's all this nonsense?
You are practically desecrating my palace and you have the guts, the effrontery to ask me questions. Are you out of your senses?
Why won't I talk back at you? While all you do is to break my happiness. It irritates you so high whenever you see me happy like this. I am only trying to make myself happy in this primitive area of yours. What is your problem? Happy, give me my phone. Give me my phone! Excuse me!
And what are you doing here?
According to the custom and tradition of our land, we ought to seek your permission before we accept anything from them.
Mother, are you the one saying this? Why are we wasting time? Mother, I love Ekene so much. And I can't wait to live with him. I can't.
Sis, I think you should slow down with this whole thing. I don't like the manner with which you're going about this whole marriage thing, and it's not as if there's something special about that Ekene of a guy.
I don't understand. I beg your pardon. Excuse me? No, I don't get it. Why do I feel this sense of jealousy?
Jealousy? How can I jealous you when my money is in all ramifications better than yours?
Oh my goodness God. Are you kidding me? That half-walking dead, retarded, homosexualized buzaga? That imp?
I would not have you insult my man in that manner.
Excuse you!
Mom, please, warn her because I won't take it.
Warn me?
What has come over you too? You are same blood, same sisters, from same womb. You ought to live in peace, not this banter. I don't like it. Adore, you should go and inform your father that you have accepted so that the marriage can commence.
Mother, please, let us go at once. And as for you kids, I'm not dragging anything with you, not at all. All I am just trying to do is take over from where Mother stopped. She has gone through a lot to build this empire. And I can't just let it slide away just like that.
May we please? I'm sorry for raising my voice with you.
It's okay. Let's go. Come on.
Annie, what is wrong with you? Why are you finding it difficult to understand simple things? Huh?
Seriously? Are you asking me that question? You want to insult me in presence of your subject? Huh? Dude, come on now. No!
Leave us. Okay, my king.
Better. I am sick and tired of all this entire drama. You are getting on my nerves, Jordan.
And I have told you countless times to cut off the people of Obodo Kingdom. Stop making yourself a commoner. Stop!
Making myself a commoner, you said? How am I making myself a commoner? Have you forgotten who I am? The daughter of the senator. I am not a commoner.
You debase your royalty by mingling with those commoners.
Oh, there he goes again.
Why are you behaving irrationally?
Are you serious? I am behaving irrationally just because I am socializing and mingle with people. I don't blame you because you will not understand. In politics, it is called grassroots politicking. How will you even understand? You don't know anything. Let me tell you, it don't segregate any human being on earth because before God, we are all equals. For your information, my parents were not able to stop me from catching my phone, and you will not dare try it.
Is it true that Adura is pregnant? What has gone wrong with her?
My father the king. I'm fine, Daddy. Daddy, are you sure you're okay? You look a bit moody.
Oh, snap out of that. I was just reminiscing. It's normal with me. Yes. Stop. Tell me, how was work today in the office?
Well, work was fine. Stressful as usual, but Daddy, I had an amazing day at work.
I see.
In fact, I come bearing news. Good news.
Really? I can't wait.
Okay, so how would you feel if I tell you that the Ministry of Health contract
Yes.
pulled through?
Come to my arms. I know.
It did.
I know that you will make this happen.
You knew it.
Yes.
I knew you were going to say I knew it.
You see, indeed, you are a gift sent by the gods to help this family. I know that. I always know it.
Really?
No, tell me.
Tell me about it.
You see, I knew it right from when you were just a little child. I tell you something. A child that will become a star starts from scratch.
Tell me about it.
My goodness. I will not tell you that.
Daddy, you have so much confidence in me. Like, sometimes it's really scary because I don't know. I don't ever want to disappoint you in life. Do you understand? But, I mean, how can you have so much confidence in a human being? I'm not a magician. Seriously.
Tell me, how did the magic happen?
Daddy, don't worry. I'm going to go upstairs now, freshen up.
Okay.
You know what? Kambili is hungry. Daddy, I'm so hungry. I need to eat. So when I come back, I'll eat and then I'll tell you all about it. All.
You have to take all the rest because I know what you do.
Alright, Daddy, see you soon.
All right.
And then you have to tell me why you're moody. Because I know there's something behind that.
I'm just communicating with the gods. I do it often.
Well, let me guess. You are communing with the gods?
Well, I'll resume my reminiscence. It's a normal thing.
So, what did the gods say this time?
I wouldn't tell them just being a king is not everything you have.
My father is the best king in the world.
I appreciate it.
Love you, Daddy.
Where is my phone? God!
Yes,
Come. Quickly move to Ichie's first house. Tell them to get prepared. That I said they should get prepared for Adure's marriage rite. I am happy.
You know you never cease to amaze me, Dad. You really never do. I was there and I heard it all. I heard you singing Kambili's praises. You sing her praises all day, all night. You rub it to her face that you prefer her to my sister and I. You do everything to prove to us that you don't even care about us. You made it clear to us that Kambili is better than us. But let me tell you something, Dad. Kambili is never and will never be better than my sister and I. Let that sink, His Royal Majesty. Everything in this palace is all about Kambili. Kambili in, Kambili out. In the morning and afternoon, Kambili. We don't even have a single piece here because of Kambili.
Guys, the king is mad with the queen for dancing with us.
Among you say you sabi this big grammar. As for me, I like Queen Annie. She has vibes and she keeps the palace lively. And I'm happy with that.
If she continues like this, she might lose her respect. And she's crossing her limit.
And my belly is not like enjoyment for this palace. She keeps this palace. She makes the palace lively.
What are you guys talking about?
That is none of your business.
I've not forgotten that young men also likes to gossip. But that's none of my business. Came to inform you that the princess is in need of you people. Gossipers.
Nah, meeting this princess. What does she want from us again?
I don't know. Let's go.
So Kambiri now has a new car. I am sure it was father that bought it for her. Kambiri. I am also sure that she has her eyes on the throne. Ha! But I will shock her. I am the only tigress in Urumba Kingdom. Nobody will drag that throne with me. Kambiri. Kambiri. Wait for me.
So it was a very successful meeting today at the palace. Oh, wow.
Papa, do you think so?
Listen, the ball is now in their courts. Unless you did not do your homework well. Because if you did your homework well, the princess will accept your proposal, and then the king will invite us for the needful, and then the process will begin. That is it. So,
it's alright, Papa. It's alright.
It's okay. That is the way it is. So, how are you going to do about that business you told me about last time? You said you wanted to venture into it.
You're coming. Greetings, Iche.
Oh.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
Good day. Yes. Iche, His Royal Majesty asked me to come and inform you to get prepared and come.
Ah, okay. My regards to him, eh? Yeah, I'll be there.
Thank you, sir.
Papa, as you can see, I did my homework well. Papa, the princess cannot reject me. Papa, I love her very much and she also loves me too. We have to start making preparations to go and see the king immediately.
Okay. In that case, tomorrow, eh? Prepare. Tomorrow we'll go back there, see the king, and then... Yes. You understand? Yeah. So about that business, I'm interested in that business.
I called all of you here to reaffirm my love for all of you. It's a wonderful family. I am happy to have you as family. Queen Agatha, Queen Olama, I am happy to have you as my beautiful wives. I must tell you, most sincerely, that both of you are the most beautiful women in this kingdom. And I want to thank the gods of this land for giving me elegant and vibrant girls as children. Having said this, I want us to also remember that very soon Princess Aduro here will get married. And I want all hands to be on deck. We must host our visitors very well, in a way and manner that they will know that we are one united family. I want to borrow a leaf from our ancestors. They said that when urines are passed together, it forms. I hope this is clear.
Yes, my king.
Good. I want to use this little opportunity to commend Kamli here. She have been doing a whole lot to give our family business a facelift. All that she have been putting in are enough to commend her for. Princess, I want to say thank you. The gods of this land will continue to bless you beyond measures.
I am so proud of you, my daughter Kambile.
That's good.
So proud of you.
And you, Somachi, I want you to work harder. The problem you have is that you give up on things easily. That has been your problem right from birth. And I want you to improve on that. I want the best from all of you. Since my speech here is not to reprimand any one of you, but to eulogize all of you, I still stand on the ground that I want the best from every one of you. I hope this is clear.
Absolutely not, Dad. I find it difficult to understand the reason I can never do anything right before my father. There is nothing I've ever done that you're okay with. And it's even more embarrassing that you continuously present me as the black sheep of this family. I am not okay with that. And that will never sit well with me. Just so you know, I do not feel happy about it.
My king, this is not fair. You've just ended up getting my daughter angry.
How? How did I get her angry? Have I done anything wrongly?
My king, you've said nothing wrong. Nothing. You've not said anything wrong here.
Really? I know you're going to support him. I know you'll definitely support him. I don't blame you. Adure, let us go. Father. Father. No days and no peace. You are sowing the seed of discord.
Have you seen what I just finished talking about? Just when I thought I have a meeting with the family, and the meeting ended in fiasco.
My king, like I said, you have said nothing wrong. Nothing.
What?
I'm not happy, Mom. I don't like the fact that you sat there and watched Dad ridicule me. You couldn't even do anything to defend me.
And what were you expecting Mother to say?
Defend me, sis?
Oh, please, no matter what, you have no right, no panache to talk to Mother in that tone and that manner. I know you are angry, but you shouldn't talk to her that way.
Somachi, what is it? You're acting as if you don't know your father, the king. His word is authority. He likes to say things the way they are. Have you for once thought about the things you do that he doesn't like?
Mom?
Have you? You should try to be the best. And you are Dure. Strive to be the best. You don't allow anyone to outsmart you in this game.
Mother, please, can we not start? My wedding is coming up and I need every support that I can get to have a fun, fair, traditional marriage. So can I get the support? Come on. Please. It's my marriage we're talking about here.
Sis, of course you know I will support you. But please talk to Mom.
Can you stop?
No, I will not.
Stop it, Soma.
Stop it!
I think it's high time we started thinking about what will chill our spirits. Let's go and have something chilly. Follow me.
Let's go. Let's go.
You're saying something?
Mother, you know, I do not understand Somachi's attitude towards Dad. I mean, why the rudeness?
My daughter.
Yes, Mother.
Forget this Somachi and her trouble. It is in their DNA to be aggressive. You should know them by now.
You know, Dad was only trying to encourage her to do better. But man, I don't know.
My daughter.
Yes, Mother.
I am so happy that you are always making this royal family proud. And I'm also happy that your dad, the king, appreciates you. I want you to keep it up.
Thank you, Mother.
Pay less attention to Somachi. Pay less attention to their trouble. Forget them. Keep up the good work that you are doing in this royal family. Okay? Keep
Thank
up
you,
the good
Mother.
work. You're welcome. Let's go in.
And I'm happy you're proud of me.
Ah, I am.
What am I perceiving? I hope it's not what I'm thinking about. Is Bunani at it again? What? What are you doing? You are smoking weed again in the palace? I thought you'd be told to quit this.
I don't know what is wrong in smoking weed in the palace and catching my cruise.
Catching your cruise?
Of course.
You call smoking of weed catching your cruise? This is palace, for God's sake. You have been warned and you promised never to do it again, so why are you doing it?
I don't quit weed and weed don't quit me. It's a Rasta kingdom. We align together. Don't you understand it?
What?
Yes.
But you're a queen. You are a queen, for God's sake. Stop smoking weed. You have many other important things to do than smoking weed and destroying the palace.
Do you think queens cannot take weed?
It is not allowed in this palace. You need to stop it. You really need to stop it.
Princess, just leave. Just leave my presence. Let me enjoy myself.
I am going nowhere. I am going nowhere. You should be the one to leave.
What's the meaning of this? What's going on here?
This is so sickening, brother. It's so sickening.
Honey, you told me you've stopped smoking. You started smoking again?
I made you that promise because I thought it would work, but it's not possible that I quit weed.
And you said you will keep working on yourself. What has come over you?
Weed is part of my life, baby. It's a therapy. I can't quit weed. Sorry.
Honey, you are a queen. We are royals. We need to live exemplary life, both in this palace and beyond. Listen, I beg you in the name of anything you serve, don't you ever smoke marijuana in my palace again. Else, I will make this palace too hot for you.
Really? I'll be waiting for you, King Jordan. When you saw me in the club, I was smoking weed and you liked me. You said you would die if I refuse you, and now you want me to go by your dictates. It's not working. I'm not living weed. My queen! My king! My queen! My king! My queen! No!
What happened?
I don't know.
What happened to her?
My king!
Guards! Guards!
My queen! My queen!
Guards! Guards! What happened to her?
I don't know, my queen!
Help me! Help me! Help me! Guards!
Sorry.
Help me! Guards!
My queen!
Give me! Help me! Help me! What are the guards? Guards! What are the guards? Guards! Guards! Let's go! Let's go! Guards! Guards! What are the guards?
Get the key! Get the key!
This way! What are the guards? For goodness sake!
goodness. You want to carry her? Yes, I asked. Did you tell Ogechi to get the room ready? Okay, Daddy, I'm sure they prepared it.
Have you finalized with the doctor?
I did. She still has a couple of checkups.
Routine check.
Yes, but the doctor said she'll be here at, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 hours to get her checked. So we don't need to go back. She's okay.
Let me take you to your room.
Oh, that's
You're good now, right?
Thank you, Daddy. Daddy, you're so worried.
Igwe, Your Majesty, we came to know how our queen is doing.
Others of my cabinet. I must commend all of you for always coming to show concern. Well, the Queen is still going through examination. The doctor is already here to do some routine check on her. I believe that when she comes out, we'll know the situation as it is.
Your Majesty, there is no cause for alarm. She will pull through.
Of course.
Our queen will pull through. Huh?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Sorry, please.
Very interesting what you said to us. And we thank God for that.
What about the case of Waf?
I think we are resolving it.
We are resolving it.
Resolving it.
There she is.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Doctor?
Yes.
Greetings, elders.
Welcome.
Doctor, so how is she now?
There's an improvement, and I'm certain that very soon she will recover fully.
Good. A piece of good news. I told you. She will pull through. A piece of good news.
Yes.
Thank you, doctor. Do well or do more. Do more, please.
May the gods be praised.
Your Majesty, I beg to take my leave.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. But just when you need, you come so that we'll continue this process.
Mother. Iye. Iye. Are you sleeping? Iye me. Iye. Mother. Eh? Mother, you're sleeping, right? Mother. Iye.
What was that?
Igwe. What a noise you heard.
Doctor.
What was that?
Igwe. What a noise you heard.
Doctor! Doctor, where are you? Doctor! Princess, what is going on? Doctor, I don't know. Step aside, step aside. Is she sleeping? Did she sleep before you left? She was fine. She was fine. What? Maybe she was sleeping. She was sleeping before you left. Maybe she was sleeping. She didn't notice. Right? Did she talk to you before? Doctor, what is going on now? Mother! Oh! Doctor, Doctor! Wait. Okay. You lost what? Hear me. Oh! Get me! Doctor! You have to have. Oh! Doctor, use it now! Oh, doctor! Hey! Mom! Mother! Hey! Doctor, do I use it? Oh! Mom! Oh, Mom!
I just finished speaking to the mortuary attendant. My king, for how long are you going to stay on this image? How long?
I can't believe that my Olama is past. Something very dear to my heart just gone. I feel so empty.
Same here. I feel the same. Honestly. I do remember she was a good queen. Loving and caring mother to our children. Loyal and respectful. I feel pained. But what can we do, my king? We need to move on.
I can't. I find it difficult to get along with this.
It's so pity. So unfair. The universe can offer you but one life. All we need to do is to make sure that she gets a befitting burial. She'll always be deep in our hearts.
I feel for my daughter Kamburi. She too is not finding it easy at all.
My king, you don't need to bother about her. I'm here. I am now her mother. I'll make sure she will never lack. She will remain a happy lady
all the days of our life. I'll make sure of that.
Are you sure?
Trust me. Come. You look so weak. I need to make you relax. Come with me.
After you. It's okay.
Hey!
Am I dreaming? Oh, this is a dream. My mother, hear me. Hear me. Hear me. No.
Kambili, my daughter,
Hear me.
you have made this royal family so proud by graduating with first class. It's not easy. Oh, it's easy.
My mother, it's not easy, oh. Like seriously, you're thanking me,
Yeah, of
mommy.
course I have to thank you.
For what?
I have to thank you for graduating with first class. You've made us proud. Thank you very much.
Mother, after all the money you and father spent sending me to school, the least I can do is to graduate with a first class.
There are children out there who their parents spent some money, millions of naira, and after spending all the money, they return to the house with nothing.
Well, I am my mother's daughter.
I like that. I like that.
So, my intelligence is from somewhere. And I think it's from one very beautiful woman. She's light skinned.
Oh, wow.
And I think she's wearing green.
Oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ah, mommy.
Well, I also want to thank you for coming through for this royal family.
Okay.
And being who you are.
Okay.
It is not easy.
You keep thanking me today.
I will keep on thanking you because I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you today. I'm a proud mom.
I'm glad I made you happy. You and Dad.
Thank you very much once again. There's another thing. I have a little surprise for you. A little surprise. I said little. Not, it's not big.
You hear
Just
me?
little.
What are you saying?
I said I have a little surprise for you. You want to
Mother,
guess?
I know you. See, nothing is ever little. When you say, hey, your little can be so big. Your little, mommy. Hey! You have a surprise for me. Where is it?
Like I said, it's little. You don't know what it is. It's little, but...
Oh my God. Do I have an idea already?
Guess.
I don't know. Like... changing my phone. I don't know. Like, what? What's
Just
it?
keep guessing. Anyway,
Wait,
let's go. Let's go and change to something better. Something, you know?
Mommy. Yeah. I have to change to something else.
Yeah, of course. Including me. Let's go.
For this surprise?
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
I have a gift for you.
I know. Give me, let's go.
First, I thought you wanted to give me like the latest iPhone, but now I don't know. This looks like
What do you mean an iPhone?
no, mommy. I mean, all this you have to dress up. I've been wearing heels for an iPhone. Mommy, I doubt. What's going on? Tell me.
I'm the princess, honey.
Is daddy a surprise?
Okay.
Okay, so what's going on? Okay, so I mean, at this point, I think I could. Mommy, hold on.
Oh, well.
I think I should close my eyes so that everything just, you know.
Wait, your mommy is calling the shot.
Okay, so my eyes are closed. Okay. You better surprise me.
Of course.
Okay.
Kambili, my daughter.
Yes, mama.
For graduating with a first class.
Okay.
And for making this royal family a proud one. I have this for you. Open your eyes and open your palms. This is for you.
It's a Benz.
No!
Benz!
No way. Mom, stop it. Dad?
Yes.
Stop!
I can't.
No, this is a joke, right?
Go out there.
A Benz!
Yes.
Benz. They got me a Benz. A Benz as a graduation present. Can you believe it?
Oh, that got you a Benz?
He got me a Benz.
Mom.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm a Benz owner.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you so
We
much.
will celebrate this, but for now I'm pressed. Let me.
No, it's fine. Take your time. We are going to drive around town. I'll take you everywhere. Yeah.
That's the way.
I don't know what to do.
The peace to man.
Who should I hug first?
Of course, me.
Mommy.
I'm not jealous, though.
Mommy, you make me want to cry. Daddy, I want to cry right now.
I'm so proud of you. So is your mom.
I have a Benz.
Yes.
I have a Benz.
Wait, Mommy. How do you even know that this is my dream car?
Of course, you always say it. You always say it.
What am I still doing here with you guys? I shouldn't be here. Please, I'm not giving you a ride in my car.
Kids with gifts.
Hey! Oleko! Hey! My princess, you have cried too much. My princess, please, you have to stop crying and eat something. You have not eaten or drink anything, please. You have to.
I don't want to eat anything.
Just look at your hair. You have to freshen up so that you can change your hair, please.
I am not leaving this room until my mother comes back. She has to explain to me the reason for all this. She has to come back. She has to come back.
My princess, you can't question God for taking out our loved one. Please, you have to stop crying, please.
You can't console me. You can't. You're not in my shoes. You don't know how it feels.
My princess, please, you have to have faith in God.
Faith?
Yes.
Did I just hear you say faith in God?
Yes.
In God? Oh, well. I don't have faith. And I don't even need faith. All I need
is my mother back. I want my mother to come back.
My princess, your mother will not be happy to see you like this wherever she is. Please, you just have to stop crying, please. It is okay.
Come. What is this?
How long will you continue like this? Denying yourself food, drink, and keeping yourself in isolation just because we lost your mother. We are bereaved together, been going through the pain as well. But you need to be strong, like I've been trying to do. Okay? I know it is not an easy road. It's okay. Can be stopped.
No! Daddy! I do not understand this. I do not understand the concept of death. I do not understand how somebody will be here and the next minute the person is no more. And you're trying to convince me to accept the fact that my mother is never going to be here. Again, it doesn't make sense. No! This is not making any sense to me, Daddy. Even if you can make it make sense, because I do not understand it. I do not understand.
It's okay.
No!
You see, this is mystery beyond our comprehension. And it is only the gods that have the power to demystify this. I want to ask you something. Would you want me to go to my bed one day and from there I just pass on?
No!
So you need to be strong.
No! Daddy, please don't say that again.
You have to be strong.
Please! Please don't say that again, Daddy. I beg of you.
It's okay.
No! No!
I know one day we'll see your mother again.
One day! Yes. I mean one day. When?
You mean she has refused to take her bath since then?
Yes. And she actually refused to be consoled. Now wow. Her death came to me as a shock.
It was a shock to all of us. She was a queen with a heart of gold. She was kind-hearted and loving. I won't forget the money she gave to me on my birthday.
Oh yes. I witnessed.
We need to do something about this. The funeral can hold. Let's do the traditional marriage first.
Agatha, I am bereaved. I am mourning my wife, Olama. Is that not enough requiem already in the palace than to start these charades?
We're all bereaved. She was my co-wife.
Then
We loved each other.
The moment. Respect the moment.
So
I
what
do
about...
not want you to say anything further.
Apologies, my king. I beg to take my leave.
Your Majesty, we got a letter from Orumba Kingdom, regretfully to announce and inform us the sudden death of their queen, Olamma Okonkwo Alfred.
That's quite painful and sad. Anyway, we will send our condolences.
Yes, Your Majesty. We will go and express our sincere condolences, because that has been the culture between their community and ours.
Your Majesty, Ichie Oka is right. Our kingdom and the Urumba kingdom have a strong treaty. And you remember, it was their king that crowned you the king of Obudu kingdom.
Your Majesty, where is this foul odor coming from? In this palace?
Guys, who is smoking this nonsense here?
Why is all of you looking at me like that? Oh, now I know. Is it because of this, my spiritual stick and my holy water? I'm so sorry I didn't know that you guys are still here. Thought you had left.
Alo, Your Majesty, Inokwankame.
Hey!
Ne, you have done the unthinkable.
Ichie, so our queen is a Rasta queen. Queen in the York for that matter. Hey!
Annie, you told me you were going to the mall. Did you actually leave this palace dressed like this?
Oh, yes. You know, I actually needed some fresh air in the right places, you know, hobby. Anyways, I was at the balconies. I'm here to go out.
And what's going on? And you're smoking weed again? Brother, this is getting out of hand.
Chinekeme, she even smoke. Not even cigarette, but marijuana. Hey! Arumekwere.
You know, old man, I don't only smoke. I take snuffs and inject substances, all right?
My elders, this meeting has come to an end. I need to put my home in order. So I apologize for any inconveniences this might have caused. We'll reconvene later. You can go now. Annie, you have insulted me. You have embarrassed me in front of my cabinet.
What have I done? I didn't just smoke because the elders were here. I was doing this to help myself. I was only catching my cruise.
I made a mistake picking you as a queen. You lied to me. You told me you've stopped smoking. You told me you've stopped doing drugs. You told me you've quit alcohol. And here you are doing all of them all over again. I should have known that beauty is nothing compared to character. Annie, you are shameless.
dare you speak to me like that? Do you know who I am? Or you have forgotten I am the daughter of a senator? You have no right to demean me like that.
And how dare you talk to my brother in that manner? I think your parents didn't give you a better upbringing. Maybe your friends and your helpers did. Maya, you are so disrespectful.
How dare you, Maya? Did you just mention my parents' name with this filthy mouth of yours?
Oh yes, I did. And what is going to happen?
You never knew how reputable my parents were. And you dare speak about them like, what is wrong?
What is wrong? Is that okay? What?
What is wrong with you?
Huh? Leave me alone!
Hey! What is wrong with you?
You. I am going to get back at you.
You do not touch me. You are doing nothing. The next time you try this, I am going to deal with you.
It's okay.
Nonsense.
Hey, clear this table.
They can't talk to... Oh my God. No! It's not ended yet!
Your Majesty, we are here to condole with you on the death of your second wife, Unalama. You see, the news came to us as a rude shock. Rude shock. It's a bitter pill to swallow, honestly. Please accept our condolences, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, please accept our sincere and heartfelt condolences. And I pray the gods give you the fortitude to bear this irreplaceable loss.
It's okay. I want to say thank you, Mazi Jofo. I welcome you and your son once again. Well, it's not an easy road like you earlier mentioned. Well, the gods of this land is already consoling all of us in these trying times. And who are we? We must bear the pain.
My son, my daughter told me of your plan to come and do the needful. I don't know if you have...
plan you have has to wait like we already discussed over the phone.
Of course, Your Majesty. You see, as a widower that I am, and considering the circumstances surrounding this event, I understand your situation. I feel with you. And I'm ready. In fact, we are ready to wait for the date you will fix for this event. We are ready to prepare.
I thank you for understanding, Master Ejiofor. Until then.
How dare you, Annie? What has come over you? How dare you fight my sister for telling you the truth? What is wrong with you?
So you are taking sides with your sister? So you want to support your sister and forget about your wife?
Hey, listen to me, I was there. You attacked her first. I saw everything. For heaven's sake, what is wrong with you? Look at the way you are dressed like a cheap prostitute on a day you know I'm meeting with my cabinet members. What is wrong with you?
Just hold it there, King Jordan. You are insinuating that How dare you link me to a prostitute? Do you know what you're talking about? I hope you have forgotten who I am. You have forgotten whose daughter I am. Don't you ever relate me with that name again. Do you know what? I am sick and tired of all this nonsense you call marriage. Now I just found out we are not compatible. I don't even know why I started this in the first place.
In that case, you have to choose between being a respectable wife, being a respectable queen for the people of Obudu Kingdom, and me ending this marriage.
No! You don't need to move further. I am ending it here and now. I don't want to become your queen. I don't want to become part of your subject. I don't want to be here, period. Excuse me. Nonsense.
Annie!
You don't like my life.
Annie!
you there?
Nne,
What's up?
where have you been?
You see me now.
Where have you even been, Seth?
I'm not happy. Things hasn't been easy with me recently.
How will you say that in this community? That everybody just cruising up, left, right, and center.
See, no, to be honest with you, I've not been happy because I am not okay at all. But seeing you now, I am happy. You know why? Because I know you have something you're going to tell me. Aya, come and give me the info. Tell me.
So you've not heard? You've not heard what is happening in this community?
Did I hear? And I'm asking you to tell me. Tell
It's
me
your
now.
queen, nah? Your queen, of course.
My queen.
Your father is
Wait! My queen or our queen? Which
your
one?
Queen is your almighty queen.
So what about the queen? What happened?
Your father is just coming back from the meeting with the king. So I overheard him telling my father of how the queen is always smoking weed all over the palace. Queen.
Queen?
What's the name?
Weed? A beautiful one like that?
I beg you. Which one is beautiful? Beauty without brain is what? See my sister. The elders in council, they left the palace with anger.
Wham! Wham! That attitude of her is unacceptable.
My own is that, my sister, it's not by shouting. My own is that I just pray and pray to this Almighty God that this woman will not burn down the king's palace without her witch.
If she like, let her burn down the palace. It's none of my business. It's too much for them.
Okay.
What is my own?
I say your own don't too much.
My own don't too much.
We'll see later.
Gossiper.
Bye-bye.
Is that how you're going?
You
Come now, come down.
Nonsense. I don't know what I'll be doing here with you. But I want to marry because you're cute. God punish your father. I am leaving. I'll be here to listen all this nonsense.
So you really chose to abandon this marriage instead of stopping your reckless lifestyle?
Really? I will not quit my lifestyle. Not for you. Not for you. You know, you can actually ask me to do anything for you and I will do it. But not to quit smoking. I will not. What am I even saying? You don't know the feeling in this awesome attitude of taking the loud, the SK, or the marijuana. How will you even know? I want you to quit being a vegetable man. That is if you can.
Allow me to help you. I mean, you either need help or rehab.
Are you serious? You're a bastard! How dare you tell me to quit my lifestyle?
What?
To hell with your royalty and to hell with your queenship. I can see it's you and your stupid sister that needs rehab. Or...
Shut up! Don't you ever raise your voice on me again.
what will happen?
I said shut up and sit down!
And if I don't, you will hit me. Try it! I said try to hit me! Hit me and watch me take your miserable kingdom and yourself, spend the rest of your miserable life in jail. Excuse me, what are you even trying to do? You want to bend my life to suit your miserable lifestyle? No way. I think you're forgetting something. Have you forgotten where you met me? You forgot you met me in the club in California where I was taking my hard substances that you want me to stop now. I will not do that. I was enjoying myself with those, whatever it is you want me to stop with my homies. And now you want me to change because of you? If you don't refrain from this life of yours, you will see the other side of me. And for now, I am living here and there is nothing you're going to do about it. What nonsense! Why would I be here? Open this gate! I said open this gate! Are you mad? Open this gate! Hey! Open this gate! I need to live here! Open this gate! Go on, open the damn gate!
Annie!
Open this gate! I'm living here! Who am I doing here?
Annie,
This is a cage! I can't stay here!
If you leave this palace, this union is over.
I don't care. What the hell am I doing in this cabin in the palace? I am leaving you for good. Nonsense. Look at them. All cheats. Annie, come back. Don't go. Shut your mouth up.
Open the gate.
Are you still waiting?
Listen to me, you will regret your actions,
I don't
Annie.
care. I'm leaving you.
Guys, our choke queen is gone. I'm already missing her vibes.
My guy, no more wait for you again, no. Accept my condolence.
Guy, which can't talk with that one now? Sure. You want to take inside this smoke? Shall not blame you, shall not know the kind of job we give now.
Guy, not too best.
Guy, come off my pussy.
Come on here now. Not too best now.
Guy, come on here, Joe. Don't worry.
Too best. Do the best.
Amara.
Yes, my princess.
Please go to the kitchen and fix me something to eat.
Okay, my princess.
My love, I must confess, your chief maiden is a wonderful cook.
Wow, you can say that again. You're welcome. That reminds me. So how was the meeting you had with my father?
Well, your father, the king, suggested we wait till after the burial.
Meaning, I don't understand. My father chooses to bury that wrecked, disgusting corpse over my own marriage?
Why so much disrespect over your dead stepmother? Why?
Are you kidding me? You don't see anything wrong with this?
Come on, my love. Stop disrespecting the dead. I mean, what has she done to make you disrespect her this much?
It's the problem that I have with you. You never see things the way you're supposed to see it as a man. No! You see things differently.
But why the hate? Why so much hatred?
You know what?
What has she done?
I am done with this topic. You can go ahead and get married to my father. You're not even man enough to become my husband. You are nothing but a shredded cankerworm.
My love, what's going on?
Amanda!
Yes, my princess.
Look, I'm leaving this place at once.
Babe, your father clearly doesn't want to celebrate before he mourns. Come on! Why so much hate for this woman? Why? My love! Babe!
Your Majesty, on behalf of the people of Obudu Kingdom, we have come to offer our condolences to you and your family.
Oh yes, Jordan, my son. I welcome you and members of your council once again into my palace. None.
Thank you so much, Your Majesty.
None.
The King of Obudu Kingdom. And my fellow elders, you're welcome.
You're all welcome.
Thank you.
King Judah, how is your beautiful wife? She didn't come with you.
She's fine, but she's no longer with me.
Oh, so fast.
She's no longer our queen.
You know, Annie is not the virtuous and beautiful queen I've always believed she is.
I'm sorry about that, my king.
It's okay, but that's not the reason we're here. Your Majesty, people and I will support you with the sum of 25 million naira.
Oh my word.
And 4 live cows.
Really?
For the funeral of the late queen.
I don't know.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
The youngest king of the kingdom. I don't know.
Thank you, my king.
My elders, thank you.
My wife will see to your refreshment. Once again, I say none.
The chair, please. After you, let me go and do something.
I must be putting guy about queen.
Oh, it's okay.
Very good with the vision.
It seems you've not been in Nigeria for a long time now.
Yeah, you are right. I left Nigeria when I was 13.
Wow. You were really small then.
Yeah. I think I like you. You look more calm, beautiful, and you speak well. I don't have friends since I came back to Nigeria. Perhaps, maybe we could be friends.
We are friends already. I mean, why can't we be friends? Despite the fact that we are still mourning the queen.
Well,
you know,
okay.
I don't know why good people don't last on earth. Why?
Such is life. So tell me more about yourself. Are you in any serious relationship?
No, why do you ask?
Because my brother is very much single. And I would want you to be one of us.
Oh, please. Okay, I'll think about it.
I really want you to do.
I will. I'll get back to you on that.
All right. I'll wait for you.
Your Highness, thank you for a wonderful refreshment. Honestly, it was sumptuous.
I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yes, Your Highness. We love the food. It's a royal food, of course. But, Your Highness, where is the daughter of the late queen? I'm aware she had a pretty daughter. We did not see her around. Please, where is she?
Pretty? Yes, she is pretty. The prettiest amongst all the daughters we have here. But you don't wish to have such in your home.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you. Honestly, this girl left home for so long. She wasn't even around when the mother died. She eloped with a man. Kambili is wayward. Would you believe that we've been calling this girl since the death of her mother to come mourn her mother, help in the preparation of her mother's funeral, but she refused?
Your Highness, I used to think she's a good and well-behaved girl. Before now, none of the king's daughters has given me any reason to think they are wayward.
Now you know. She was well-behaved before, but now changed. She is an opposite of good behavior. Have you asked yourself where she is? Did you see her around us or with us? She eloped with a man. Yes.
This is unbelievable.
If not that I collected the car key her mother gifted her before she died, she would have gambled with it now. Her bad character killed her mother.
Chai, what a word. Why would a princess behave irrationally?
That's one thing I keep asking. She has everything. Name it. Money, car. Just name the luxury a lady will be needing. She has it. We are just praying that one day the gods will touch her. We're praying she turns a new leaf. Only that. And you know I am her next mother. Whatever happens henceforth, people will be looking forward to see my reaction, what I can do. Because I am her mother now. So that's why you see me praying all the time, every night, every day, begging the gods to turn her. She needs to be turned. She's a princess. Every family, they say, we must get a black sheep. What I'm praying is this black sheep comes from a royal home. Royalty at the beginning and the end of everything that has to do with community. So I am praying. These things I am just letting you know. A lot of people out there don't know. We're praying that she will change. Yes. Honestly, I don't want to bug you with our problems here. I need to go see the Majesty. I will.
It's all right, Your Highness.
I will tell them to get you people, maybe, would you like to take wine or champagne?
I think we are okay, Your Highness.
Are you sure? Okay. I look forward to seeing you people during the funeral.
It is all right.
Yeah.
It's all right, Your Highness.
Okay. Just relax a little before coming out. Okay. If you need anything, just let me know.
Okay. Your mother was a peaceful woman. We need to be strong together because your continuous grief is bringing my spirit down. So brace up with me so we will be strong to give your mother the befitting burial that she deserves.
Dad.
Yes?
I do not have appetite for food. Well, I'm still going to continue to pray for my mother's soul. But I will start by eating fruits while I pray.
Well, if that is what you want, I think I'm okay with it. It's okay.
Dad.
Yes.
Dad, do you think someone killed my mom?
No. Oh, no. Your mother was a peaceful woman. I mean, we have been living, as one united family, and so we shall continue to live in peace. Okay? Oh, the tears again.
No.
See?
I'm not crying. Trust me. Trust me, I'm not crying. I'm not crying at all. But I'm just thinking. You know, I've heard a lot of stories about how good people die, you know. And I'm forced to want to believe that someone might have killed my mom, maybe because of her bubbly spirit and beautiful, happy aura. I mean, who knows? Well, that's me just thinking.
Yeah. Gambiri.
Yes, Dad.
I want to tell you something. Your mother's death was caused by high blood pressure. I mean, it was a public notice. Everyone knows about it. I mean, no one could have possibly killed your mother when I'm still a king. I want you to be consoled, bearing in mind that her spirit is resting in the bosom of the gods of this land. Okay. You are crying again.
No.
Be strong.
I'm not crying.
Be strong.
I'm not crying at all. I'm strong.
I want you to be strong with me.
I'm strong. I'm not crying.
Maya, you don't expect me to get married to a random girl just because she's from a royal family.
Brother, you are a king. You heard what the head has said today. You cannot keep residing on the throne after 90 days without a queen. So you really need to.
I understand our customs and traditions. So tell me, what do you suggest I do?
I think she's the right one for you. Maybe you should set a date and maybe talk to her and see how things work out between the both of you.
Maya, you have a way of pushing me.
Honestly, brother, you really need to try it and make it work.
I don't want to make another mistake.
I understand you, but I promise you with her, she's your final bus stop. Thank you.
Full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed thou amongst women. And blessed is the fruit of the womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God,
Pray for us sinners and the hours of our death. Amen.
I'm here. I came to check on you.
You're praying. You're praying without telling me. Come. Give me the chaplet. Now go. Let me help her in this. You can leave. Shut the door. Why would you be doing this? Mama died for all of us. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of the womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for all of my soul, now and for the hour of our death. Pray for the soul of all of us. Pray for all of us. It's okay, my dear. Father, you brought us from nothingness to existence. Your unfettered love is so much that we cannot comprehend. Do not let the soul of Fulama and the souls of all departed to suffer. Give them eternal rest. Don't let us suffer because of our death. Tiwa obiayi chukwu, Mali obiayi chukwu, Alezegi nago Mala obiayi esika. Ibatano losoe, anada, abo, anada.
Welcome.
Where's your king?
His Majesty is inside.
He's inside. Jordan! Jordan!
And what are you doing here?
Am I even supposed to be here? Why did you keep disturbing my father with text messages and calls? What for?
I have to formally inform your father that you're no longer with me.
Oh, do you really have to tell him that? You don't have to tell him that we are already separated. I don't need to be here. This is just a cage. I can't be here.
Annie, you sent a divorce paper. I will sign it.
You've not signed them yet? And what have you been waiting for? Just sign the divorce papers and set me free from this whole nonsense. I am warning you. Don't you ever disturb my father or any member of my family at all with your nonsense calls. Just sign the divorce papers. Nonsense.
Guards! I don't want to see that mentally deranged woman anywhere in this palace ever again. Am I clear?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Listen, my son. I want you to relax your mind. Akufecha or Darao. The princess is yours. Obadure. There is nothing anybody can do about it. The king has given his consent. So all we have to do is obey the king and wait until after the burial of the queen. We move in and do the needful.
Papa, I am trying. The thing is that Princess Adure keeps heaping pressure on me. And she's always pestering me. Papa, can you imagine she stopped taking my calls?
That is a child's play. Forget about it. Oh, Kufu. You understand me? Forget about that. There's nothing to be worried about. After she will realize that her father's instructions and words supersede every other thing. So forget about that one. It doesn't.
Okay, I'm trying, but it's just that the pressure is becoming unbecoming, and I don't even understand her anymore. It's too much.
Disregard the pressure. Disregard it. Look, unless there is something she's not telling us, disregard it.
Papa, I don't know of any, but if there is any, I'm going to find out. I'll do my best to find out.
You know, she's a princess, and these people have a war.
Not again.
What is it? Who is that?
It's the queen. Hello, Your Majesty.
Ekene Delichokwu. I thought you love my daughter and want her to be your wife. Why are you handling the marriage issue nonchalantly?
Yes, of course. I love your daughter, Your Majesty, and that is why I propose to marry her.
So, what is stopping you to come do the needful? What? You just came, do the introduction by saying your intentions, and vum, you disappeared. Listen, my princess is no longer happy with you.
Your Majesty, it's the king. He asked us to take some time and wait till after the burial of the queen.
So, my husband now determines when you marry. Is that?
Your Majesty, it's just that we have to wait till after the funeral, like the king suggested.
You don't tell me that. Okay. You are now telling me that the funeral is more important than my daughter's happiness? Ekene, remember that you've started this marriage process before the death of Queen Olamma. Need I remind you that my daughter is a princess and will someday be the queen and the husband the king?
Yes, I'm aware, Your Majesty.
Listen, I just hope you don't regret this. Because this attitude of yours is obviously telling me that you're not qualified enough to be my daughter's husband. I need my son-in-law to be a great man. One who is not a push around. Think about it.
Hello? Hello?
What?
Papa, me, I'm not understanding all this pressure anymore. Like, she's just pressuring me. I don't understand all this. This is actually becoming unbecoming. I'm tired.
She's getting her daughter to make you go against the wish of the king. But it's not going to happen. You know? Yeah?
It's becoming scary. Relax. The pressure is too much.
Listen, forget this. Relax. You can only do the right thing, okay? Go and bring that wine you told me about. The one yes.
Let me get it
to relieve the pressure.
I'll be right back.
Your Majesty, I think we must try very hard to extend a special invitation to them.
It's all right.
I foresee the presence of the state government. Considering the fact that you have good relationship existing between you and the governor.
That's right. So, I think we are...
Your Majesty.
Yes.
Princess Adure is about leaving the palace.
What?
Yes, with Kameli's car.
Tell her that I need her. Your Majesty, please calm down. Take this easy.
Can you imagine that kind of carelessness and callousness? I placed an order that nobody should leave the palace until after the funeral, but look at what she's trying to do. And the worst of it is that it is their mother that is aiding them.
I understand all that, Your Majesty. But I humbly suggest you watch your heart. You give yourself a lot of problems. Allow these children. They're still very young and energetic. You may not survive the heat they'll give you.
Can you imagine if not was for the guard, this girl would have just with the car.
Just allow her be. Let her go. Leave her. Let's talk about some other things. Please. Let's talk about better things now.
That's by the way. So were you able to streamline our contract with Umeze people?
Very well. Exactly.
Oh, you met with the town hall and the other chairman who called himself Executive.
What is it now? Why would she want to go out with Princess Kambiliska when hers is not 40?
Wait though, are you the one asking this? Don't you know that she wants everything? Blue, red, white. That girl, she's never satisfied though.
See that girl? I don't like her at all. She is not worthy of the crown princess.
You can imagine, when everyone is mourning, she's leaving the palace. I beg go.
Oh, her character is it's pissing me off.
Hi, Ichie Amandi.
Hi, miss.
Thank you so much for honoring my invitation.
You are welcome, Your Highness.
You know, it's not everybody that you will call and they will answer. Thank you for being a royalist. And such people deserves to be acknowledged.
Thank you, my queen. Thank you. You are welcome, Your Highness. How is the king doing?
Oh, perfect. Yes.
That's wonderful.
Well, let me not waste much of your time. From my investigations, I realized that your king, His Royal Majesty of your community, listens to you more than he listens to any other cabinet members. Am I right?
You are right. Absolutely right, my queen.
Okay. In that case, you know, it's not everybody that you will summon and they will come. You are a royalist, so you deserve a token. Just... you know what I mean?
My queen, all this for me.
Yes, for you.
Thank you, my queen.
Oh, come on, it's nothing.
Thank you.
Chiamande, it's nothing. If you always comply to my summons and do my biddings, more will come from where this one came from. Like I said earlier, I would not waste your time. I want you to speak to your king, His Royal Majesty, to come for my last daughter, Princess Somachi. I want him to come for her hand in marriage. Isn't she beautiful enough to be a queen? Well, they say royalty seeks for royalty. If you would do my biddings and make him come, more will come from where this one you haven't came from. See, you're not just going to be only Ichie Amandi henceforth. You will be counted as one of the millionaires among your people. A millionaire. Not in words, physical, and in doing things. Name the thing, and you will have it.
Ichie, as you can see, I am beautiful, educated, and outstanding. Most importantly, I am every man's dream.
Your Highness.
Yes.
Consider it done.
Good.
I am Ichie Amade. I will definitely convince my king to marry your daughter. My princess.
Ichie.
Consider yourself the next queen of Obuchu Kingdom.
Thank you so much, Mom.
My princess, you are indeed a beautiful queen.
You don't have to mention it, everything. I'll do for you because you are my daughter. Everything for you, darling.
You are the best. Ichie, thank you.
Well, finish up your drink while I ask one of the drivers to drop you off.
This place is quite amazing. Very beautiful.
Thank you. See, that's more like it. Let's stay here for a while.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome once more.
Thank you. Like I said, your palace is quite amazing. I mean, the serene is pure.
Thank you.
So, tell me, how have you been coping without a queen in this palace?
Well, it has not been easy. You know, the presence of a queen in this palace, even as a companion, can never be overemphasized. But like they say, the king doesn't cry in public.
Oh. In other words, you're trying to tell me that the king cries in his closet.
Well, more like it. You know, I'm trying so hard not to make mistakes.
I understand. Same thing with me.
My sister told me you are single. I mean, a beautiful princess of your class. It is quite strange.
I didn't really go into details with her. But let's just say I had my own failed relationship.
Do you care to share? I mean, talk more about it.
He wasted my time. The love and care that I gave to him, he took it for granted. And the worst part of it is that he betrayed my trust.
That is quite sad. So tell me, what is your dream man like?
My dream man, I want a decent man. God-fearing, understanding, and above all, rich. Don't mind me, I'm joking.
So do you think there is anybody in this world with such qualifications?
Of course. They still have good men out there. It's just that the good ones always fall into the hands of the wrong ones.
Right. Well, why not take your call?
Please. It's my mechanic. I asked him to come check the cars before I left the palace. But he came when I already left.
I insist you take the calls. At least tell him to call back.
Yes, hello? About the cars, right? I'm sorry, I already left the palace. I'll call you back, please. Thank you. Satisfied now?
Much better. So, you know,
my king, yes, your attention is needed.
Okay. My princess, just give me a minute.
No problem at all.
Mom, what? Are you aware that Adure is going out with King Jordan?
What?
What do you mean, what? I said it to you countless times that Adure do not care about me. She says she's in a relationship already with him and she has forgotten about Ekene.
But that can't be possible.
But it is possible already. It's happening in our very before. Mom, you're not saying anything. Mom!
Somachi. Let me think.
My princess, you look good in this gown.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. My princess, please, as you are going to the mortuary to see your mom, please be strong. Don't cry, please.
Don't worry about me, okay? I'm not going to cry.
And please tell her to pray for the peace of this kingdom. Promise me you'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
Okay?
I'll be fine. Look, I'm a strong girl, okay? I am going to be strong. And thank you so much.
You're welcome, my princess.
Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your...
You need a sister-in-law, you need a gist partner, all in one. So we don't need to make mistakes, okay?
You're right, brother. Like I said, I would always support you as long as you're doing the right thing. Unless I forget, AKZ is around.
Oh, I invited him.
Okay. You should go and see him then.
I think I need lisinopril to be added to my drugs. I'm feeling dizzy.
Okay, I'll talk to the doctor about it.
Daddy. Mommy, good afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Good afternoon, Daddy.
Are you going to the mark?
I am.
Very well then. Let me call Educate to drive you to the mark.
No, I'll drive myself.
Are you sure you're okay driving yourself?
Yeah. I'm okay. I can drive myself.
No problem.
Be careful.
Oh, thank you. See you soon.
Sure.
Excuse me for a moment.
Did you see that, Mom? Dad allowed her to go. But if it were to be Somachi, she's not going anywhere, as if I am permanently tied down in this palace.
You don't need to worry about all that. Soon it will be over.
I am not happy, Mom. About the fact that you're pretending not to be aware of my sister getting married to Ekene. That annoys me. That is getting on my nerves. Will you just shut your mouth? You're too quick.
You think I don't know you want King of Obodo Kingdom? What if you become queen here, while your sister is married to the king? Think about that and stop being silly.
I am saying what I am saying because each time I want to say my mind in this palace, you either shut me up or my sister comes with name calling, and I don't like it. All the men I've ever wanted, my sister goes after them, and she ends up having them. I will not let her do that to me this time around, just so you know.
Do I get a microphone for you to tell me
No,
that?
Mom, you don't have to because
Then
I am
you
not...
shut your mouth up.
You've grown big wings that you think you can now fly above the skies, right?
I don't understand.
Well, don't you understand?
Everything you've just said.
You actually think you can now go about disobeying the others in this palace, isn't it? Why did you not give the car key to Adure when you were asked to?
Oh. And do you seriously expect me to answer that?
Am I talking to an idiot? Why did you not give the car key to Adure.
You know what? If this is what this is about, I'm not available.
You will not... Kambili!
Princess Adure is very mean. Why will she order her like that? Ekene bought 2 cars for her in this palace.
It's not yet enough.
This is pure greediness, oh. Pure greediness. She has the most expensive car, expensive fiance, and every other thing she wants. Why going for Princess Kambili's car?
She would have given her the car for peace to rent Bikono. We all know how Princess Adure does as if she has mental problem.
But she has her own car. In fact, 2 cars. Why going for that particular one?
My dear, if I'm Princess Kambili, I wouldn't have given her that car. Yes, I wouldn't have. Her mother bought her that car as a gift. And she's actually going to the mortuary to pay her mother's dead body a visit and equally pray. Don't you think her mother's spirit will be happy seeing her driving the car she bought for her to pay her a visit? My dear, I'm just saying my own. Oh. It doesn't matter if I'm working for her, under her or not. It
God
doesn't.
bless you for saying the truth.
Did you that? I didn't even know what to say. The food was very, very sweet. Hey! I enjoy it too.
What are you nitwits doing there? Will you idiots head to your duty post at once?
Okay.
Hey!
Go now. It's you. No, let me know it's you.
I said closer, you idiots!
Come
closer.
closer now. You like complaining too much.
Hey. Step down.
Kneel down now. Say you should kneel down.
I said on your knees, you idiots!
Jesus. My princess. Sorry, ma.
Did you not hear me say on your knees? On your knees! On your knees! I am talking to you.
Sorry,
are you crazy, you swine?
No. Sorry. My princess, I'm sorry.
All you know how to do is perambulate about the palace gossiping. Are you crazy?
No, ma.
Come on, will you stupidly get back to your duty
Thank
post?
you, my princess.
Get back to your duty post.
Hey, see. Hey. Come and pick it. Sorry, wait. Come on, get out of my sight.
And what are you doing there? And why are you following me everywhere like a he-goat? Disappear! I said get out! Come back.
Woman, what are you talking about? I should support Adure. Are you going nuts?
My king, maybe that's the will of the gods.
There is no will of the gods in this. This is total greediness and enviness, not being contented. I've always warned you to teach these children not to look wherever that will make them not to be contented with what they have, but you are always going opposite. It's only Camry in this palace that is not giving me headache. Everyone else is giving me headache. I will not support your notion of this. Tomorrow is my wife's funeral. After that, 1 week later, Adure will get married to Ekene. That's final. Oh, my phone. Excuse me. In my own house. He's calling me. Get the person.
not in the mood to talk about that one. Just do as we requested of you. Thanks for your understanding, man.
My king, I want to render apologies. I'm sorry for how I sounded earlier. I've also thought about it and I realized that you're right. We should follow the do's and don'ts of the custom and tradition of this community. Adore should wait. She should wait to get married to Ekene in due process. You are the king. Your word is authority. Apologies.
That's fine. You see, if we have been on the same wavelength, there won't be this verbal bout before now, but it's fine. I'm happy you understand what I mean now.
Thank you very much, my king.
You're welcome.
I beg to take my leave. My king.
Love, what's going on? I've been calling you for the past 2 days, but you haven't been taking my calls.
I am calling off the traditional marriage. There will be no marriage between us.
Wait, are you joking? You know I've made preparations to come with my people to perform all traditional rites next week.
Really?
Yes.
But I'm going to make it so simple. Keep your ring to yourself. And please, do not bring any tacky-wacky member of your generations to my palace, all in the name of paying for my bride price. It is not necessary anymore. It's over. Excuse me.
My princess. Babe! I have to call my father. Hello, Papa. Yeah, the princess just left my house now and she gave me back my ring that she's calling off the marriage. Yes. Okay, I think I have to go after her then. Alright, Papa.
The doctor confirmed that my husband, your king, he were afraid of this kingdom, suffered cardiac arrest.
Huh?
Please, I want all of us to be calm. Because he assured that all medical treatment will be given to him. In that case, we have to fly him abroad so that all the medical treatment needed will be administered. All I ask is for us to pray for his safety, his quick recovery, calmness, and peace in our kingdom. Please.
Bad report. Bad report. The worst report ever had in this kingdom. Our queen, for your information, I knew His Majesty too well, even before he married you. Yes, we are too close. He had never complained of common chest pain, not to talk of cardiac arrest. Ha! This is not acceptable to us. We reject the report. The daughter must answer for it. The daughter must answer for it. We reject it. Tell him we reject it. No, so why is it coming at such a strategic time? Why is it coming at such a strategic time when we have burial in this palace? Huh? It cannot happen. No. Our ancestors are not sleeping. The gods of our ancestors are not sleeping.
The burial will be peaceful and headache-free. While you all have access to the doctor, you can hear from the horse's mouth.
Your Majesty, we are not doubting your words, but it's somehow fishy and unbelievable. As of yesterday, we seated with our king. He was in his flamboyant state and healthy. We are discussing the traditional custom of our people. To come this morning and hear a different story. No! I won't accept that. No, it's not possible.
We shall proceed to him. We shall not only hear from the horse's mouth, we can only go ahead and hear from the camel's mouth. Huh? Our king is not suffering any arrest.
What is going on? What am I hearing? What is happening?
Who do you expect to answer your silly question?
Yes. Remember, she wasn't there when it all started.
What? Did I talk to you? Or did I tell you that I am daft?
Mother, please talk to me. What happened to father?
Who should shut up? Huh? Look at this princess. Who should shut up? Will you stop that nonsense?
Mother, please talk to me. Where is my father?
Your father collapsed this afternoon.
Please, why? I mean, what happened? Where is he? Why?
Stop shouting. Why are you behaving as if you're the only child he's got?
Mother, please just talk to me. Where's my dad? Where has he been taken to? Which hospital? Talk to me, please.
To your hospital.
Princess, can't you wait for me? What is actually happening in this palace? Tell me, what is happening really in our palace now? Who knows what is happening there now?
Oh no. Huh? It's everywhere. I perceive lies.
Yes.
I perceive deceit from the mouth of that wicked woman.
Oh. Let us go and see the doctor and confirm what is wrong with our king.
Jenube, we just have to go to the doctor and find out what's happening. That woman is playing with her intelligence. Can you imagine? She doesn't even know we are the custodian and tradition of our people. We must go no. Oh no.
You see, this woman is playing with fire. She is playing with fire. We have the support of our ancestors. And a male woman like her cannot hold the entire kingdom to ransom. Let me tell you this. The daughter is already expecting us. I told him we are on our way. Yes. Let me tell you this. That woman must pay for every insult she meted on us. Good. But before then, I will tell the daughter that we are the constituents of the custom of this land. Let's just go. Let's go and see.
It's not you are talking.
A male woman coming to show just power.
Can you imagine that?
I told you that my sister never loved you. But you never listened to me. Just look at the mess she's made of you at the dying minutes. I feel so much sorry for you.
Princess Omachi, what do I tell my friends? What do I tell my family members, my relatives, and even my business associates? What do I tell them? You know, sometimes I wonder why the good get punished and the bad always get a jolly good ride to life. Anyway.
Well, at this point, I will not blame my sister, but you. Yes. That's because I did all there is to be done. I gave you all the signs, all the signals, body languages. I even spoke to you. I told you how much I loved you. I told you how much I genuinely want to be with you. But you never listened to me. You never paid attention to me. Just because you have been carried away by the love you have for my sister. And that makes me wonder. It makes me wonder the reason you don't even know the lady you've been dating. You don't even know my sister. My sister is a viper. A dreaded dragon. My sister is a demonic woman who wouldn't mind flipping you off the roof at will just to get what she wants. It baffles me you never saw all of that.
Princess Omachi, my heart is broken. My heart is really heavy. I can't even explain how I feel anymore. I'm just going to leave it to God to judge us.
No, not God. God, in His infinite mercy, gave you wisdom, brains to think, wisdom to act. He gave you the eyes to see, hands and legs to be able to carry out simple tasks. He will not come down from heaven to make things happen for you. So when you call Him, it's appalling to me. Don't worry, I am not biting. Listen, it's not too late for us to start all over again. Let me love you the way you deserve to be loved.
Look.
Pick up your pieces. Hand them over to me. I will genuinely care for them.
Stop this. Look, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Please. I don't want all this. I don't want it. I can't take all this from you. I want you to leave my place.
You are a fool!
Look, I don't love you. I do not want you, and I can never love you.
Hey.
I'm going to ask you politely to leave my... Look, if I go inside and come back here and meet you, you won't like it.
Damn it.
Hello, doctor. Yes, me here. Yes. I'm forwarding 10 million naira to your account. 10 million naira to your account. Yes. Thank you. What? The elders are in the hospital? Right now? Okay. Listen. Do not allow them to see the king. In fact, no one is allowed to see the king until I say so. Am I understood? Good. I'll call you. All right.
What? Mom, honestly, I am sick. I am sick and tired of this whole game. Every man I want doesn't want me.
I think it's high time you started thinking differently. Like I think about the throne when your sister is out from this palace.
You of all people knows I cannot become the queen without a husband. You know that, Mom.
Then find one for yourself.
Excuse me.
I don't need distractions.
Ekene. With every rubbish you do to me, I still find myself wanting you. What is it? I will do everything within my power to get you. Damn the consequences!
So your dad will be in abroad in no time?
Yes, my dear. But at the moment, the Nigerian doctors have to be attending to him before we conclude with the treatment abroad.
I understand, my dear friend. My heart is always with you.
Now who is this bad man? Get her from this place! Sorry, can you get out?
I think you need something.
Get out! You know what? Let's just leave this place. I don't want to be contaminated.
Calm down.
Let's leave. The stench. It is irritating disease. Let's go.
Just calm down.
Oh my God.
What are you talking about, Adu? You can't be pregnant for Ekene and you want to get married to King Jordan.
Mother, this pregnancy means nothing to me. Besides, it's not my first time of getting rid of a pregnancy.
Tell me, what's your stand with King Jordan? May I know?
He wants us to take our time and he...
And he what? And he what?
He will be traveling tomorrow. And I'm sure by the time he returns, he will propose to me.
Do you have anything with him? Talk to me. Do you?
Not really. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's okay. You can go now.
You said you were traveling to London, right?
Yes, it's a very important business trip.
How long will you be there?
Let's say 2 months.
That's lengthy.
It's okay. I mean, we'll talk on the phone. My sister is always here to keep you company, so...
Okay.
As soon as I come back, I will do the needful.
Okay. That was what he told me.
You'll get rid of the baby. I am calling the doctor right away. You will get rid of that stain. Or have you spoken to Kenny about it?
Not really.
What do you mean, not really? I asked a direct question and I need a direct answer. Why are you telling me not really? Have you spoken to Kenny about it? That was the question.
No, I haven't. But we spoke about it somehow.
Honey, what's the problem? You don't seem happy. Is everything okay?
I don't feel okay. I feel I'm pregnant.
What? Are you sure it's not your period that is coming?
Not at all. I threw up twice already. And my breasts are so heavy. I feel so weak and dizzy.
My love, you know what? How about you go and see your doctor? And if the result is positive, I would fast track the wedding plan so we can get it done with.
You have to. Because you know where I come from. It is a taboo for an adult to be pregnant outside wedlock.
It's okay, my love. Now, can you have some apple and smile for me?
I'm fine.
You get rid of the baby. You are going to get rid of that thing. You're not pregnant. Am I understood?
I am sorry you cannot see the king.
Meaning what, doctor? No, this is getting too much, really. Huh? That we cannot see our king. Why? What is going on? Tell us what is going on. Is anyone behind this or what? Because this is the second time you are resisting us from seeing our king. Huh? Let me tell you this, you have no reasons to give us. We want to see the king and nothing again.
His Majesty will not be needing any disturbance. This situation right now is very precarious and I urge you elders to go back home and keep praying for him.
Doctor, what are you telling us again? That our king had cardiac arrest.
Huh? I have given you people the medical results.
Doctor, His Majesty, my king, is oozing out blood from his mouth.
I know you will see your king, but for now it's not possible. No.
My king had never had chest pain before. Now he has gone to the hospital and is suffering cardiac arrest. Let us see him now.
Doctor, I demand to see my father. I am the princess and that's my father in there. Alright? I demand to see my father and I demand to see him now. You cannot stop me from seeing my dad because I am family.
Yes.
Alright? Whatever ban it is you have cannot have a hold on me. Do you understand? I demand to see my father right now.
There are some certain cases you don't get to see the patient until the whole medical test and treatment is being done.
Doctor, my father had a cardiac arrest and you stand there and tell me to go back home. Is this not a joke? Is this a joke or something? I mean, what's the meaning of all this? Doctor, please, I do not want to cause chaos here. Alright? But I demand to see my father and I demand to see him now. I do not want to lose it. I don't want to raise my voice. But you're pushing me.
My princess, relax your mind. You'll be fine. The king also will be fine. But for now, no one is allowed to see the king. Not even the queen.
On whose authority? I demand to see my father. What's the meaning of all this?
You are talking with his daughter, the princess of our kingdom. Listen to me. To be on the safe side, I advise you, allow her to go and see her father. No protocols will forbid her from seeing her father. Huh?
I demand to see the higher authority. I want to speak with the person in charge. Somebody higher than your office.
Doctor, she's talking about the medical director of this hospital.
He is the higher authority and the highest authority.
I am sorry, this is the rule.
I demand to speak with an higher authority right now.
Daughter of this king, the princess of the from that palace, you also receive the right to see her father.
On
What
whose
kind of
authority?
thing is this?
Please, I demand to see who is in charge.
My son, you see, it is better for you to have a broken pot on your way to the stream than for you to have your pot broken when you're already on your way back with a whole pot full of water. What I'm saying is this: it is better for you to have a broken relationship than to have a broken marriage. Papa, what do I tell all my friends? I mean, what do I tell my friends that I've invited from every part of the world to come to my wedding? Is it from the UK? Is it from the US? Is it from Poland, Germany, or even China? That I wake up one morning and tell them I'm calling off the wedding because my wife-to-be rejected me? Papa, it doesn't make any sense. Please, Papa, you need to do something for me. I need you to help me talk to the Queen so she can talk to Princess Adure to change her mind. Please. Papa, please. Listen. When you decide to beg a woman for a relationship from the beginning, just be ready to continue to beg all your life as long as that relationship is it. Because when the stream is polluted at its source, it invariably carries that pollution through all its course of wrong. That is the truth. So be ready to beg the woman every day of your life. But if it's going to make you happy, I will go to the palace and talk to them, find out exactly how the water managed to penetrate the very stem of the pumpkin.
Thank you very much, Papa. I would really appreciate it if you do that for me. Forget about me begging for the rest of my life. I can handle that, but just help me beg the Queen, please.
I know you can handle that. You are a man, and the man is always equal to whatever comes to him. Especially that which he has chosen by himself. Eh? Yes. And director says,
Doctor,
Your Majesty.
I've made the payment. Commence the treatment.
Okay, Your Majesty.
I don't want any trace. There will be no trace. Listen, I want you to be highly professional.
Yes, Your Majesty. You have nothing to worry about.
No trace.
Yes, Your Majesty. You have nothing to worry about.
Okay, doctor. Let me hear.
My queen, it is done.
Perfect. All right. Listen, you'll make the announcement after the funeral tomorrow.
Okay, Your Highness.
Good. Don't worry, I'll take off from there. One face down, second face to go. I am the queen. No one dares me.
Yeah, hello, my friend. Yeah, how you doing? Yes, I'll be at the funeral tomorrow. Yeah, take care of yourself. Yeah, bye. Hello, brother. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm good. How is work over there? Okay. Alright. Bye. Yeah.
Your Majesty. No. My elders.
Doctor, you're welcome.
I know we just laid to rest the second queen of this kingdom. May her soul rest in peace. I am not supposed to let this out at this time, but I think it is important I bring it to your notice.
Go straight to the point, Doctor. Stop rigmarole. Tell us what you want to say.
Doctor, please, what is going on? We're eager to hear.
Talk now.
His Majesty is dead.
Yes, he died this morning.
What? What are you talking about? Oh. I'll clap for you.
Lies! Lies! Joke of this century. This cannot be true. A man, healthy the other day, is now dead in your hands. My friend, come back and tell us the truth. Open your mouth and tell us what actually happened.
Doctor, you're joking, right?
I am sorry we did our best. Really, really sorry.
Hey! Let me
No. No. No.
Child!
No. Child! You're joking. Are you out of your mind?
My queen,
we
actually did our best.
Are you out of your mind? Are you?
Start respecting him at least. We fly him abroad. I'm sorry.
This is not happening in this kingdom. His Majesty.
Get out!
It's okay. My queen, it's okay. My queen.
You said leave!
I asked, why are you shouting?
We heard that His Majesty, the King, is dead.
And so? You heard that the King, His Majesty, is dead. Is that the reason you chose to scream down the roof? Are you alright? Have you gone insane? Have you gone bananas? How dare you scream? Why were you crying more than the bereaved?
We are sorry, my princess.
If I ever hear your voices in this palace again, I will throw you out stark naked. Am I understood?
Yes, my
Get
princess.
out! Hey, you! Get lost.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Head of the king.
The king is dead. God, why? Why? Why all this thing is happening?
I'm afraid this is just not happening. We just finished burying the queen. Now we are preparing to bury the king. Ha!
Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking?
What?
Princess Adure and her sister are feeling so reluctant and less concerned. They feel as if nothing happened.
I sense this.
This is horrible.
The life you ever lived is horrible. I warned you nitwits the last time never to walk about gossiping in this palace. Did I or did I not?
Yes.
Out. Out. Lie. Under the sun. Use the floor. Hey, I didn't ask you to kneel. I said lie.
My princess,
There is no sun there. Use the sun. Hurry up.
My princess, please. Princess, we're sorry.
Lie.
Back. Hey.
Guys, that's why.
My princess, we're sorry. Please.
I said lie.
Hey. Your hand is hot.
Ah!
My back.
Aish. My princess, you are sorry.
You're sorry.
My eye. I am not beating you, darling. Shut up. I said quiet. I'm only being civil with you lots this time around.
that may never happen next time. I said, do something.